Hello. Okay, good. Let's get that stream in the background. Okay. Hold up. Scene audio. There we go. I'm gonna test out the audio by putting this video on. Close the chat. You can hear this, I assume. Yeah, good. You can hear it. Alright, the volume will be something like this. I need my chat up. Hello, just me. Hello, Orange. What's up? I just got home, so I'm really overwhelmed here right now. No YouTube stream because I just can't do this out right now. Okay. So let's make that that off. Take that off. Title is on Nintendo Direct Metro Prime 4 release reveal. That's literally the biggest one that I want. I want them to give us the release release date. Okay, so here is the stream. It's chilling there. I'll put on some music. Okay, 8 minutes to make something. Let's make it faster. Okay, that should be fine. So. Alright, I don't have much time to make this. It's probably loud. Hold up. That should be better. Okay. Where is it? This one. What do I do? No. What do I write? Xenoblade. Yeah, Xenoblade. I'll put it there. Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, I need an camera too. Get up! Move up! Okay, that's good. Alright, let them make it a little bit bigger. More. Oh, hold up. Fire Emblem. Planet Robot. Sure. I'll put it there. Metroid. Dude. Indie. Metroidvania. I have 5 minutes to go. It's literally gonna be in the middle. I know it. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. Okay, it's a little low. There we go. This won't happen. It's literally there. Then Mario Movie 2. Mario Movie 2. Zelda Movie. I'm just putting them somewhere. Game that starts with a set. Game that starts with a queue. Because why not, man? Other M remake? No. Remaster available now. There we go. Then what else? This is a tough one. Star Fox. Sure. Throw it there. F-Zero. F-Zero. New 99. 35/99 game. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not running out of time. Chat, I'm running out of time. Shadow dropped game. I'll do that. Reg Bowser is mentioned. NSO library. NSO library. Okay, good. We need more. Mario Party? It won't happen. Okay, we need more. We need more. Chat, we're running out of time. We have 3 minutes. What else there are? Among Us? No. No. Something. Banjo-Kazooie remake. Lul. It won't happen. Your new Yoshi game. Yes. New Kirby game. Random Luigi game, sure. Pokemon, sure. Shigeru shows up. Shigeru shows up. All the game full priced? No. New Joy-Cons, I don't know. Zelda. Farming simulator. There you go. Alright. We're done. Okay. Freaking... I'm so excited because if it actually happens, I'm gonna be so happy. Okay. Don't capture paint. Really not show up there? No, it doesn't show up. Well, screw it. I'll show you this afterwards, okay? What do you do if we get a bingo? Oh, it started. What do I do if we get a bingo? I don't know. I'll do a backflip. Won't happen. That's a Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest. I didn't put it in a card. Oh no, I didn't put a Dragon Quest in a card, man. You're gonna stream 24. If you're gonna stream 48 hours, you're gonna be so screwed. I know I'll be screwed. I will be. Don't worry, it won't happen. If something is gonna happen, it will be Metroid Prime 4's release date. But no Metroid Prime 2 or 3. And it has to be shadow dropped. Not just released the next week. Shadow dropped. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't care about Fire Emblem, not Fire Emblem, Dragon Quest much, so it's whatever for me. Is this the new one? Dude, come on, Metroid Prime 4. You have to show up. I have time to do this, sort of. Good. 1 and 2 HD2 remakes. Thank you, Panic, for 33 subscribers, 94 months. Welcome back.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on
Tomorrow,
April 2nd.
next week.
So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw.
Okay, I need to remember for the release date.
2D remake from Square Enix.
I need to remember that the first number
Another character appeared at the
is the
end.
month,
What
and the
kind
next
of
number
adventure
is gonna
awaits?
be
We
date,
hope you're excited
because
for more
Americans
information
do
in
that.
the future.
July 7th, July
Okay,
something. You know.
let's see the first batch of headlines.
Okay, here we go.
Escape from dire straits.
They're gonna give you the Switch 2 DBU treatment. You'll see that. This is not a kind of a game that I would put in there. In a bingo card. No.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
See.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
New IP?
You are
I have
Kaname
no
Date,
idea what
a
is this.
special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track
This
down
seems,
Iris, an internet idol who has been
interesting.
trapped in a mysterious escape game.
What did you just
Conduct
miss?
interviews
You did
to
miss
investigate
you missed
Iris's
nothing.
whereabouts.
Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD remakes. That's
Dive
the only
into a
one you missed.
subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality
Sound ain't
and
working.
dreams to rescue
I'm very
Iris.
sure that sound is working for me.
No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files.
On July.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch system, July 25th. Unleash the supernatural.
Yeah, as tools, it must be that. We'll go over it after about what do you like and what do not. I'll just go through this like this, and when there's trailers that I'm really interested of,
Classic Atlas action
I'll watch them
RPG
again.
returns with remastered
Also, I
HD
just got
graphics
home.
and enhanced
I didn't eat
gameplay.
when I got home.
Set in Capital City in
Just
the
give me
year
the
Taisho
Metroid Prime 4
20,
release date and I'll be
Raido
like
Kuzunoha
golden.
makes his living as an apprentice detective.
And a trailer, obviously.
But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry.
series of supernatural cases.
Did they talk about Switch 2 yet? They say that
Fight
there will be a
real-time
Direct
battles
next
alongside
week.
demons you summon.
They don't talk about Switch 2 in
Work
this
with your
Direct at all.
demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered,
Oh,
The Mystery of the Soulless
lite
Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today.
Oh, I
on
didn't
Nintendo
have that
eShop.
pre-orders begin today or something.
Consume
Yeah, Shin
darkness.
Megami Tensei kind of game.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Is this
where you're
indie
greeted by a
Metroidvania?
yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world,
Pac-Man, yeah.
your battle for survival
That's funny.
begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive
Yeah.
world.
It's a Metroidvania,
By
yeah, I'll put it
examining
there.
your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas
Oh my
you
god!
couldn't reach
Pac-Man
before.
move is it there!
But tread
That's
lightly.
crazy
The creatures
good.
inhabiting this world will
Yeah,
prove
but it's a
hostile.
Metroidvania. It's a
When
one
facing
mark
imposing
there.
enemies, you and Puck can temporarily
It was already
burst into
relieved
the Gaia form to
though,
unleash
revealed
powerful
though.
attacks.
I don't know then. Well, the Metroidvania reveal in
By
a Game of
consuming
Art. Okay,
your
then
prey,
it's
you'll collect
not a
resources.
new one. Yeah, it has to be.
And then
It has to be
use
kind of
to
new,
enhance your abilities.
but I can still count it if it's
Work to
if
uncover
it's
Puck's
just
true goal
on one being
and devour
one
enemies
square
to
for a being.
survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Looks interesting though.
The rhythmic march begins.
No, I didn't have any rhythm games here either.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming
Patapon,
onto
huh?
Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Let's see,
Play
let's see.
your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pon advances them forward. While Pon Pon Pata Pon has them attack.
Interesting. I've never played this
And
game.
you can
If
string together combos
if
with
this
good
have been
timing,
available
the
for a long
Patapons
time.
Enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse riding Kibapon to the shield savvy Tatepon, build up your
Tatepon,
battalion to take on
Pipipon,
hordes of
Papalom.
fierce foes.
It looks a lot of fun
Plus,
though.
new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
And it's a rhythm game too.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Everything is
July
coming on
11th.
July and June right now.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
Pokemon?
This is where your new life begins.
Oh, it's not a Pokemon. Farming simulator?
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive
Farming simulator.
farming and
Alright,
life
we got
sim
that.
has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops.
Stardew,
and caring
Stardew
for
Valley.
animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
Come on,
As
come on.
bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also
Inspiring.
get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special
Literally Stardew
someone.
Valley.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions,
Every
can
ripple
make
has a
travel
warm sim
and other
now.
tasks a breeze.
True. People love those cozy, fun games.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
On August,
launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Dude, if they drop Metro Prime now, I'll lose my mind. It's here! Metro Prime 4! Now they gave us this! Oh my god, it looks beautiful! Oh, it's here! Now give us the release date. Please, I beg you, Nintendo, give us the release date. Okay, so that is a portal type of thing that spawns her. Interesting. New gameplay.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Euros is the planet we go to.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree
beautiful.
at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Oh.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Interesting. So she got... she just didn't go there because she wanted to. She was sent there.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Oh, give us some combat. I hope there's gonna be something that she can launch on enemies. That would be crazy. Oh, she did actually jump backwards there. I saw that.
As
What is
she
this
explores
purple
the
thing?
planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and
Ooh.
open doors.
Puzzle solving with those.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
It
with the
pierces
power
enemies.
Of her mind.
That's crazy. Dude, the combat is gonna be so
These
good.
powers bestowed upon Samus.
There's voice acting, but not in English. Oh my god. So gorgeous. I already said it,
And
and
what
I'm gonna say it
will be
again.
her fate after being
Metroids!
summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time
They
are
must
beginning to weave a new
connect with the
tale.
environment in some way too, the Metroids. Where's the release date? No! I want the release date! Multiplayer? Wait, there's gonna be multiplayer in Metroid Prime 4. Oh, let's go! It must be. Or was it just
It
a
looks
tease?
like
I don't
even more
know.
challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring.
I'm looking forward
Samus's
to this.
new psychic abilities.
But where's the release date? No! I was waiting for it.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
That means it will be end of the year.
Ready to stir
It will
up
be end of the
some
year.
mischief?
Another 6 suit? Yeah. Buy skins in a shop?
Time, there was a drab
Don't say that.
coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Oh, hello.
As the newest
Disney
Potionista
Villains
of the
Cursed Cafe.
You'll craft
It said
concoctions for
2025,
Disney
but I
villains
wanted the release
and
date,
get
the
to know them
exact
in a new light.
week, date.
Mix ingredients to
Is
brew
it
all sorts
7th of
strange
November
elixirs.
or not?
Then serve them
I wanted
to
something
your
like that.
villainous visitors
I
in
we already knew it was
Ursula and
2025.
Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's
Cruella.
storylines, leading to different
I love it,
outcomes
and,
every time you play. Who knows
This looks
what
funny, though.
mischief might happen? Disney Villains
If
Cursed
Prime 4
Cafe
wasn't safe for last,
launches
wonder
on
what's the
Nintendo
big
Switch
finale.
later today.
Yeah, Prime 4 wasn't safe for last, so they have something big
Summon a
waiting there.
spellbinding adventure.
Available today.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to
Shadow
master
dropped.
the
Yeah,
magical
Shadow
arts.
dropped about it. Okay.
During class, use magic
Prime 2
circles to
remastered
perform
when?
rituals,
I hope.
fly on brooms, and learn
Okay,
advanced
I'm
techniques
actually
to go from
completely
witch in
fine. No
training to
44.8
skilled
hour
spellcaster.
Metroid marathon. I'm
There's
I'm
also
fine,
plenty
hey.
to do outside of class.
We didn't get the
Hang out with
release
friends
date,
at their homes.
the actual release date. And there's
Take
no
on
Prime 4,
various
2 and
jobs to
3
help
yet.
pay for tuition.
But if they do remastered Prime 2 and 3,
use the spells you've learned.
I don't know, then I will do 24-hour stream of Metroid games.
Plus,
I would
up to
still do
4
that.
players can make magic together
But
in
no,
online
no,
co-op.
no more promises. I did that one promise and that's it.
Explore
And
this
it didn't
whimsical world on
fulfill.
the road to graduation and beyond.
If they do a remaster RIP stream schedule,
Are you ready
yeah, the
for a
remastered
spellbinding journey?
remastered Prime 2 means I'll stream only that game for
Enrollment
like the next
begins
3
when
weeks.
Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
15 more minutes to go still for this.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Wait, what about
Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious
They
demon.
haven't talked about
In this
Nintendo World
hands-on
Championships at all.
platforming
What if there's a...
adventure, you'll explore an
Oh, the SNES
expansive
edition.
archipelago
What if that
where
happens? That would be
nightmares
great.
and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting
Scrooge
world. Can you uncover
Scrooge
the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out
something
when
like
the
that,
Eternal
yeah.
Life
You
of
know,
Goldman
the
launches
richest
on
dog in the
Nintendo
world.
Switch this holiday.
Scrooge? Is it? That's what I was in my mind.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of
Virtual
Gradius
Boy
with a
Edition.
collection of arcade shoot 'em up games from
Gradius
across
Origins.
the series.
Archipelago
Titles
support when?
include Gradius,
Which game?
Salamander,
Which game, Panic?
Light Force, Gradius 2,
Every game.
Gradius 3,
The Archipelago game.
and
I don't know.
Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Ooh.
Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat. in
Later today.
Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to
Rift
fight
of the Necro
monsters
Dancer in
rhythm-based
this
combat.
style?
Keep the cadence going.
Now that's
with epic
something I
boss
must
battles,
say.
quirky
Oh, boss
minigames,
fighting that style
remix
too?
stages, and global leaderboards.
I don't
More
care
musical
about these kind
mayhem
of games
awaits in
much,
the
but
Celeste Music Pack
I do like the
DLC.
idea so much.
And be on
Oh,
the
that was
lookout
Celeste,
for
by the
more
way.
DLC
Whoever
in the
what her
future.
name was.
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on
I think it
Nintendo
was,
Switch later today.
Another later today.
Let's see what's in store.
Madeline. Yeah, Madeline.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
I didn't have a
There are
Tamagotchi in my
stores galore.
bingo card.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
So
Polish
cute.
pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates
You love
at
those
the
little
afternoon
freaks.
tea shop.
I remember in
12
elementary school we
wonderful
had
stores
these.
need your help.
I don't think I had one. Maybe I had one, but everyone
Provide
else had
good
like a
customer service
multiple of
to
them.
get high
Multiple of
ratings
these.
and upgrade each shop.
They were freaking. they were
In
they were
doing
just
so,
loving these.
You'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready
Business.
to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
June 27th. Pokemon. I didn't have a book. Where is it? Alright, I got it.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
CA.
You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Pokemon.
The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Ooh,
Lumiose City.
looks
To
interesting.
make it easier for
it
people
just
and
a-
Pokemon to coexist.
Is it
a
just a
company
city
named
or is there
Bizarro Inc.
outside?
is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get
I
a
haven't played
glimpse into
Pokemon
the
games much,
lives
so
of the
I'm not
Pokemon
like
and people
too
of
much into
Lumiose
this,
City.
but I do open the cards on my phone.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Wild zones. Ah, that's where
These
you do
areas are
find them.
special environments where
Okay.
wild Pokemon can live comfortably.
So you don't go
even within
outside
the
of
city.
this, I guess. So this is your
You can catch
wildlife.
Pokemon here.
I see, I
They
see.
might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Run to
There
safety.
are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found
I didn't put
on
Oracle of
rooftops.
Seasons and Ages remake there. No!
People and
I
Pokemon
didn't put
live
them there, but it's
easygoing lives
Zelda
in
takes care of
Lumio
it.
City.
Zelda takes care of it.
But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament,
The bad guys are
the
awake.
CA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
Okay.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
These are just see you, then they have to fight. They fight you.
Strike first before being seen, and
Dude,
you'll land a
what a
surprise
flank!
attack. During battles,
They had no-
using a
they had no
super effective
chances.
move at the right moment
They
is
had no
key.
chance. You get a lot of XP from that.
And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Nice.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Starting from Z to
Trainers
A.
who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Alright.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Other city
What will
might
you
have
find
something.
on
Might have
your
something.
adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA.
Late
launches on
2025,
Nintendo
eh?
Switch later this year.
Yeah. Okay.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
I will take a look at it.
Hello there.
Hello.
The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story, boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna see?
Sure.
Just press the button to jump through the ring.
Why does it look sad? 3 rhythm games in one
It
reveal.
sounds easy,
Mm-hmm.
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, it's definitely rhythm. It's definitely Rhythm Heaven. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Nice.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
You can do this if you learn these timings. Looks so cute.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Yep, Rhythm Heaven. Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven
Groove.
Groove.
Later today. Oh, next year. The drop was like,
That was Rhythm Heaven
nah,
Groove,
next year.
a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
Nice.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Why Switch 1 though? It might be Switch 2 as well, but we'll see.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Or Switch 1 as well, I assume.
when purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Mounting an ISO, basically. Something
If
like
you
that,
have
yeah.
two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Yeah, you can do that
Now you
now.
can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Assuming you have 2 systems.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
And this Switch, and this
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members.
up to
Connect
8
your family
account
group
users
member system
connected
via
together.
Local wireless when you want to lend a game.
This can
choose the
actually be
title you're
good, so you can share them with your family.
And who you're lending it to.
100% they're doing this for game transfer
And
to
you're done.
Switch too. They
can
are.
now
This
play
is
on your
definitely
own
that
system.
just
You can only lend one
since
game at a
digital
time
games
to a
are not
particular
just
person.
that easy.
Games can be lent out.
This
for
is
2
like the
weeks,
best way they can do
after
it for
which they
Switch
will
2.
automatically return to you,
Oh,
making digital games even easier to use.
yeah, that's actually
Virtual
good.
Game card.
When I begin to user settings online, turning on the settings. Okay.
The virtual
That's
game
good.
card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
That's
This
what-
feature
they said
is
it.
planned to
They
be
said it.
added via a system update in late April.
Late April.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Why did that look Splatoon? That's definitely Splatoon. No, it's not. It just looks like it. High on Life, it's a great game. I've never seen it. Another farm simulator. On top of a dinosaur. Whoa. Looking sick. King of Meat. I think it was this was a funny game. Los Lagoon.
Uncover history once more.
History once more. What game is
An
this?
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies
Did
will
Square make this?
intertwine across generations.
This has so much
in
Square
this
Enix
epic
energy.
RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle
Punch.
and
Yes.
transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier
Yeah,
2
it is Square
Remastered
Enix, I thought so.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Later today? Wow. Another later today game.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across
look at
the
this list,
series
chat.
of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric
literally-
worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate,
It's empty.
optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her
Remaster
quest for
available now.
forgiveness while
Oh,
outsmarting the enigmatic
true.
crow people.
There it is.
A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2.
Need 2 more for a
Guide
bingo.
Ro in her adventure
Need
through
Banjo-Kazooie
motherhood
remake
as she her
and
child
random
unlock
Luigi
the
game.
secrets of the sacred
It won't
geometry.
happen. Direct
Both
is ending
games
soon.
contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games
That's
launch
really
on
soon.
Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
No, there's gonna be a third one coming up soon. Golf! Nice shot.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspin,
Golf 5 wood time.
side spins, and other special shots.
Nice. That is so
In the
realistic.
Single-player challenge mode. Compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Sometime this year. Oh, Captain
Unite
America!
some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
What is this
Pair up
game?
2 heroes from a
Marvel
roster of
Cosmic
15,
Invasion.
including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man.
Dude,
and
this
the
actually looks
ferocious
good.
Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety
Chat,
of
there's gonna be
heroes
a
from an
ad break
amazing
coming
array
up in
of
3 minutes. I'm
possibilities.
sorry about it, but I can't
And
stop
swap
it.
between
I
your
can't
team
stop
of
it
2 at
anymore.
any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Dude, that looks... This has so much Teenage
The battle
Mutant
for the fate
Ninja
of the Marvel
Turtles
universe
energy.
begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion
Later today.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Holiday,
this
okay.
holiday.
So summer, most likely.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
What is it
Please
gonna
take a
be?
look.
What is the final game gonna be when it's not Metroid Prime 4? Animal Crossing?
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes saw Hanji Flossin yesterday.
How refreshing.
It's not Mario Sunshine 2. Tomodachi Life, New Village. I have no idea.
Hiya.
Tomodachi Life.
Living the dream.
Sims 5. No. Next year. Okay, sure. Was that really the final game? There's no way this was the final game. Holy damn.
Did you want to talk?
Okay.
Glad that was only a dream.
Someone is gonna just...
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Okay.
In the trailer,
Lame.
we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions
Any
do you think
Zelda
they'll
or
have?
Mario as a final game?
We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
They literally...
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
They literally faded us. Hello,
I'm
Shigeru!
Shigeru
Shigeru,
Miyamoto.
stop!
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today
And I
app
saw
as well.
record for sure.
Nintendo
Probably not.
Today will
It
be
looks like an
available to
app.
download on smart devices later today.
Yeah.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
You need a Nintendo account though.
That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
One more.
Thank you for
One
watching.
more, please. One more. That's it then. Thank you for watching. What do you think, chat? There was no release date for Prime 4. No Prime 2 and 3 announcement, which was kinda expected. People are so mad there's no Zelda Twilight Princess or the Wind Waker on Switch yet. Some games that didn't interest me. Only Metroid Prime 4 interested me the most. So we got Metroid Prime 4 gameplay and Nintendo app. Pretty much the only ones that mattered to me. Well, Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 and 2, 3. No, they didn't happen. No. Prime 2 didn't happen. Okay, I gotta send a message. Hold up. I had to send my boss. I talked with my boss earlier today about, not directly about the Metroid Prime 4, but I was saying to her that there's a video game coming out sometime this year. I don't know when, but today I might know what day might come out. So she asked me to message her if I not know about the release date. And I don't know about it, so I still send a message. If I did know about it, I would let her know. Because the summer vacation times are being scheduled. So I made sure that my boss knows that I'm really looking forward to this game, so I can get a couple weeks off to focus on this. No, the only reason I want it is because I'm I'm a content creator and a speedrunner. I wanna speedrun that game. I wanna make content out of it. I love Metroid Prime, Metroid franchise too. But being a content creator is the one, because I'm gonna limit myself so fucking much if I don't get a days off, weeks off for playing this game. Not just playing, but also make content. Couple weeks. We have 4 weeks of vacations we're given. So I could get 4 weeks, 3 weeks, depends. And I did tell her I'm ready to sacrifice my my vacation just to make sure I can get it to line up on that exact weeks when it releases. Not 48-hour stream. Nah. It was so unlikely to happen anyway, Ken, because I was like, I'm locked in on this. No matter what happens, we'll get Metroid Prime games, and you get a 48-hour Metroid stream. You talk about your employer like they're a nice person. My boss, yes, they're a nice person. There was some good shit in this direct. Yeah, only Metroid Prime 4. They should have released Prime 2, then months later Metroid Prime 3, then finally the big release for Prime 4, but I don't think they'll do it. I feel at this rate, it's gonna be late for them to do that. They would have had to do Prime 2 now, then Prime 3 August, and Prime 4 November or October, something like that. I'm not sure if I should have expected more cause of an end of Switch 1. Same. Even though they announced some games that are gonna be on Switch 1, but probably not on... they might be on Switch 2, for sure, but yeah. They give us a pretty pretty ass, unless you are into farming sims. Yeah, farming simulators I don't care about those. Okay, there's quite a lot of things that I noticed in a trailer. Let's go through this. As soon as this started, I knew it's Prime 4. So the number one thing I saw in this trailer, the environment looks beautiful, by the way. It looks like we're in the same planet all this time, or they just showed one planet and we can transfer to a different planet. Oh, this music is beautiful. Now, this portal is something I'm actually curious about. Is this like is the portal something like you transfer from a different part of the planet to here? In a trailer they did say that she's stuck here, so she didn't come here she didn't come here by herself. She was transferred, and this portal shows it already. Then this purple thing, I noticed it immediately. Her shoulders and all the coloring, it literally shows up everywhere. So she must have got something at the start of the game. So Silex is gonna shoot something at her. Or Silex shoot her ship down probably. It could be that. But let's continue watching.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle.
So I noticed that the areas are big. Like from the map, you can see that it just extends further. It keeps going. So the rooms are gonna be huge. They're not gonna be like small, narrow paths anymore, like they were in Prime 1 and 2. 3 had some big areas too, but this is way bigger than what it was in a trilogy. Arm cannon looks locked, like GameCube 1, not free aiming like Wii and Switch. This is because they're playing with a dual stick. I would assure, I'm fairly certain they're gonna have the same Prime remastered thing that you have multiple settings for aiming. There are motion control gimmicks later. You'll see. Yeah.
The colossal tree at its
you'll see them. Okay, I wanna see this because this was in a first trailer. There's the huge tree. There's the bridge that we will go to. The tree is massive, and this area we will go to later. Wow, it's so much smaller than I imagined. look at the environment. It's just so gorgeous.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to.
Unexpectedly
And escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to.
They said unexpectedly transferred to, meaning that she didn't go there by her choice. The ship didn't show up either, but looked a little bit linear. This might be linear, or the rooms are like go like something like this. You go this way, then you go this way later. But we'll see that. I'm guessing there's not gonna be one planet. I feel like there's gonna be multiple planets. Or we're on this same planet, but the environment changes based on where we are in a planet. We might even go to the interior of the planet, like the core. That might be possible. I hope we'll be in a space too. Being in a space is something we haven't been to in Metroid games since Prime 1, I think. Yeah, Prime 1 had the Frigate Orpheon. Then what about Prime 2? Well, Prime 3 had the Valhalla, yeah, but like focusing on like have like a focused area in space is something I'm hoping for. The one thing I really like that they did for this game is have Samus's left arm used as well. Like there. Like we don't get that at all in previous Prime games. And it's also used for the motion controls that you'll see later in this trailer.
She's not alone though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
In a combat, I noticed that she jumped backwards. Watch. There. She jumped backwards. So we have some utility in combat too.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers.
So this is the power that we'll be using. Psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms. And
can she move with that or not?
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
But why? We're going full Choso. Yeah. I don't see anything else here.
Will be her fate.
Metroid showed up too. I think this is part of the Metroid too. This species here.
Are beginning to weave a new tale.
Place our faith in you. Chosen one. What's the language that they're speaking? Does Samus understand them? You notice the beam was aimed at their head specifically. Weak point spots. Which enemies you mean? Ah, you mean these?
Living in the jungle are
Let's
waiting
see.
to strike.
The cursor doesn't move on a head though. That one does. During the controlling beam.
As she explores the planet, power abilities.
Oh, this one.
Trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
It doesn't move directly at their heads though. And oh, there's this meter. Maybe that's like the kind of like a charger at how many times you can use it. That quote was Metroid's message. Thank you for waiting. Yeah.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Yeah, now someone in a chat did say there's a 1 E tank already. So, hold up. Does this trailer have the E tank or not? No E tank. No E tank. So you'll start with just 99 health, which I expected. So you get this E-Tank during the gameplay. I don't expect you start with an single E-Tank. Who or what is this? I think I like this so much because I feel they go with Metroid Prime 2's direction. Don't you think that's gonna... What they do? Yeah, the new Lumitot. That's what I'm thinking that this is. There's an E-Tank in the last trailer. Where? You don't see an E-Tank there, Orange. That's what I'm saying. But here, yes, we do see an E-Tank. I did already mention this.
Powers bestowed upon Samus.
During the ball part. Those are not E-Tanks, those are more ball bombs. Yeah, there's still no E-Tanks.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to View
I think that they go with the same. I hope there's not gonna be like a dark version of this planet too. I mean, it's fine, but I don't know. I feel a Prime 2's Luminat type of similarity in this is like what I'm liking a lot.
What?
One thing I hope they'll do when you get a grapple lasso or grapple beam for your left hand, I hope that you can use it to reach higher ledges. Like she just hook shots up there. I would love to see that. Hello, Jungle Boss. Doing good. Watching through this trailer again. Okay. So this is Metroid. That's not the Mini-Troid. That's a actual Metroid. Its ways on Metroids are different. In Prime 1 and 2, 3.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
What does the health bar look like?
The threads intertwining beyond space.
That's the health bar.
And time.
I see. That's how it decreases. Alright. Even if we didn't get the release date, the actual week and such, I am super excited for this game. I'm so ready for it. Last suit looks so good. This was something I was surprised about. This made me feel this is gonna have a multiplayer scenario, or that is like a new kind of a suit that gives her some extra abilities. They didn't show us they didn't show us speed booster, like no like movement abilities. Only the psychic ability that she can use. They'll show the release on Switch 2 version of the trailer. Maybe. You haven't really noticed dash either. There's a one kind of a dash. Let me show you. Okay, watch this next part. She dashes backwards. You saw that? It's helping in a combat, but it's not like helping in an environment type of thing. It's not helping in an environment though. Kind of weak. Better than nothing, honestly. By the way, the bingo card. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. No new Kirby game. No Star Fox. Banjo-Kazooie, lul. Bowser wasn't mentioned. No F-Zero. No Xenoblade. I mean, obviously, no Fire Emblem. Indie Metroidvania, yeah, I guess it happened. I don't know. Sure, we can mark it. Zelda movie wasn't mentioned. No Zelda. Like, no Zelda game or whatever, spin-off, whatever. No new Yoshi game. Not even random Luigi game. So yeah, you can already see that this is the end of a line for Switch 1. When they didn't announce any big releases. Like, no big releases were announced. Yeah, Pac-Man hype though was so good. The freaking Pac-Man, dude. Oh my god. Freaking. You know what? There we go. Okay. Pac-Man. They kind of confirmed that Prime 2 and 3 remasters won't happen. They already did, yeah. But one can always hope, you know, one can always hope for these games to be on Switch. Because now people have only played 1. They haven't played 2 and 3 to get ready for 4.
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
You don't know you dig the battle music?
Alien creatures
Let's listen to it.
living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
It sounds fine. There's no Space Pirate team right now because there's no Space Pirates, so it makes sense to have something like this. Wait, hold up. Was there like anything? Okay, it's just a missile and missiles there. It doesn't show up like anything new here.
They also allow her to control the trajectory. These powers and to open doors.
This was a charge beam too that she uses, and the meter here is not depleting.
Allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Interesting.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Okay, I have a guess that what happens with these powers.
Were these powers
they're given to you by that new Lumino type of thing. This one. I think that they give you that. You don't get them from start of the game fighting against Psylocke, assuming you're gonna fight against that boss at all.
What will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads
that reminds you of Echoes, kinda. It has so much Luminot energy. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. I'm hoping it's gonna be a banger ass game. Also, the last suit looks sick as hell. Oh, the shoulders are so much smaller. Or they look like, yeah. Silk Song. Silk Song is not happening. You have the box art if you want. Which box art? Oops, not that one. Chat, what do? I need to eat. I actually need to eat before I... Okay, let's see this again. Oh, so that's the box art. Wow, that looks amazing. You can see the NPCs there behind as well. So this power is something she'll get from these. For sure. That's a freaking... That is such a fire cover for the Switch game. Wow. It's... You can feel the energy in that one. It's so amazing. Sylox wasn't shown, by the way. Not at all. So he's still hidden. We'll have to wait and see later this year. Alright, Chad, what do I do? I need to eat before I do Prime 2. Oh yeah, my newest video. I could give you a link to that too. I released a new video yesterday, chat, called Metroid Prime 2 with double bosses mod. Hold up, new YouTube video. Metroid Prime 2 double bosses. There you go. Pin it, send it. Some sort of wing is on her boots at the end. Kind of looks like a high jump boots. Didn't notice that, but I think I'm not gonna watch any more of the trailer. I wanna do Prime 2 speedruns. I actually didn't practice anything for Prime 2 yesterday, so I'm gonna meh with that right now, but it's fine. I'll manage that. Alright, before I start, chat, I need to eat. Because I got home and I started streaming right away. So, yeah. I will leave you with this video from Ubisoft. Just something to watch for you. And once I'm back, chat, then we'll do runs. Alright. We are back. Sorry about this, but man needs to eat. Where's the freaking BRB text? There it is, good.
This is Carney Jared, and he's currently playing the hardest song in the Guitar Hero franchise, Through the Fire and the Flames, except he's playing it on 200% speed. This is insane, as on this speed, he's not even playing the same game as someone playing the regular song, and to get to this level of mastery, it took Jared an incredible 8 months. This story doesn't start in 2025, however, as players have been innovating on this song since it released. So let's go back to 2007 and see how this all started. But before we get into how the hardest song in Guitar Hero was conquered, we need to talk about how you can conquer browsing the internet with this video's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN service that goes a step beyond, as once you set up your account, you're able to install it on an unlimited number of devices. Currently, the Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy isn't on Netflix in the USA, but by changing your geographic location with Surfshark to another country such as the UK, you can watch this classic comedy that is now 26 years old. If you're traveling abroad or are even within your own country and need to connect to unsecured public Wi-Fi, Surfshark has you covered, as it encrypts your data, making it harder for other people to intercept your traffic. It's also more than a VPN, as Surfshark will now notify you if your data has been found in a leak with its breach detection system. And to start using Surfshark, go to my link, surfshark.com/Abyss to get 4 extra months with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And with that, let's get back to the video. When Guitar Hero 3 released in 2007, it was insanely popular, doing 100 million in sales in its first month and going on to become the first retail video game to make $1 billion. Players quickly tore through the various songs in the game, but once they reached the bonus songs, one in particular stood out, Through the Fire and the Flames. This song was unlike anything they had ever encountered, with long hammer-on sections of exceptional difficulty and sequences that the other songs didn't prepare you for. And after the game's release, a common measure of skill was to ask someone how far they had gotten in the song, with those that had managed to beat it standing out among players. Flames was so difficult that nobody would accomplish a run where every note is hit in the same year the game released. In fact, it would take 9 months before a 100% clear would happen. I Am Chris for Life would make history when on June 3rd of 2008, he uploaded the first 100% run. For the time, this video went absolutely viral, and I remember the computer lab at school being filled with people watching this when it happened. But the techniques, or methods as they're called in the Guitar Hero community that Chris uses, are worth looking at. Back in 2008, communities weren't well established like they are today, as streaming and softwares like Discord were in their infancy, so players would invent their own methods for parts of Flames that were particularly difficult. In Chris's video, you'll notice that he doesn't use a single hand for the intro. Instead, he uses his right hand to tap some of the notes, as they are hammer-ons and don't require a strum bar input. You'll hear me refer to tapping hand and fret hand throughout the video, and this just refers to the left hand for fret and right hand for tapping. Another key mechanic here is that the lowest note of a hammer-on section doesn't need to be pressed every time it comes up. If you hold it down, the note will be pressed automatically, so for the intro, Chris anchors green with his fret hand and taps the rest with his tap hand. Flames has a lot of technical parts, but there's one section in particular I want to highlight, the end of Bridge 1 to the end of Herman's 2. The song is broken down into parts by the game itself, and these sections are extremely difficult for a few reasons. At the end of Bridge 1, the notes are grouped in ways that aren't seen in any other song. As you can see here, there's a sequence that goes orange, blue, orange, then yellow, before it goes into a descending quad that repeats twice. In his 100% run, Chris taps this section, but some players one-hand it, and as we'll see later when the speed is increased, this becomes impossible to do with your fret hand alone, and players had to invent methods to solve it. Moving into Herman's 2 itself, this is the hardest part of the entire song on any speed due to the note requirements, but the end of Herman's 2, before you transition into the section called What The, is exceptionally difficult, as you're required to play it with only your fret hand, as your tap hand needs to hit the strum bar, and then you immediately go into What The, where you need to tap, which makes moving your hand from the strum bar to the buttons in time very difficult. Overall, it is possible to beat this song with a single hand, but tapping techniques were developed independently by lots of players in attempts to make the song easier and more efficient, and as we'll see when the speed increases, the sections we just looked at demanded evolution in how players approach them. After Chris's FC, which stands for full combo, as hitting every note in the song means you never drop the combo meter once, there was only one thing left to do. Since you couldn't add more notes to make it harder, players started speeding the song up. The first person to achieve a sped up FC was G Gamerman, who did it at 110 speed on February 19th of 2011. This wasn't too different from regular speed, and by adopting tapping, this becomes a doable FC. And while there were FCs of this on 125 and 137% speed, when it really starts to get tough is at 150%. 150% is where common methods and techniques won't work due to the speed of the notes. Anchoring with your fret hand and inputting with your tap hand won't work for certain sections on this speed because your fingers can't physically move fast enough, so advanced methods were invented. Rake strumming is one such technique, where you slap the strum bar with just enough force that it rebounds and gets a second strum, which comes in handy for sections where strumming at high speeds is required, and it can also be performed by holding your fingers like a rake and strumming your entire hand. Another technique that evolved was slide tapping, where you hit a note, then slide the rest of your fingers up the fret to hit the other notes. So in this sequence, you tap orange, then slide your index finger up to hit blue. That's just the basic application, however, as you have 3 more fingers you can slide with, so for some patterns, you can perform a slide tap that looks like this, which may remind you of the rolling technique from Tetris, where fingers are rolled over the back of the controller, but as Guitar Hero players are quick to point out, they adopted this technique first. Once again, Herman's 2 is a standout for difficulty, and at 150% speed, the problems the section presents have changed. The first issue is that down strumming, where you only move the strum bar down, is no longer viable, as the notes are moving so fast that a down strum can't hit them all, so alt strumming is a requirement. But this creates a problem of its own. To say alt strumming causes a problem isn't entirely accurate, since even if you could down strum, the problem would exist. The issue is strumming itself. At this speed, you can't physically strum a note, then move your tap hand to the fret to perform inputs fast enough. So, you'll see players elbow strum some sections while tapping. However, Herman's 2 has another problem. This section, with 7 pairs of ascending notes, can be a big pain because it's odd numbered, which means your fret hand will be out of place for the next section if you tap it, since it's needed to perform the final pair of notes. Some players, like Randy Ladyman, who was the first person to clear this at 150%, are able to one-hand it. but tappers solved the odd-numbered section by hitting the first two pairs of notes with a single input to make the section even-numbered, which avoids having to do a fast and awkward transition back to the strum bar. While there is a lot to be said about this song on 150%, I want to move ahead to 180% because that's actually where Carney Jared first started with this song after clearing it on 100%. That's right, he didn't bother with 110 or 150, he went straight to 180. When Jared set out to claim a new record in Flames, his ultimate goal was 200%. However, he didn't want to spend time at the lower speeds learning methods and techniques that wouldn't be useful. So, he settled on 180% where the skills he learned would translate better, while still setting a new record on his way to 200. Jared first FC'd Flames itself in 2021, and prior to 2023, when he started the 180 grind, he had never sped the song up. He literally jumped in the deep end before learning to swim, and the process was painstaking. During the initial stages of the grind, viewers weren't confident that Jared had the ability to clear the song because his improvements came in such small increments. It seemed like every part of the song was a major roadblock that he wasn't making any progress on. While improvements may not have been visible, after 2 months of attempts, Jared was starting to get runs consistently, and he was so comfortable with the song that he could interact with chat while playing, but that didn't stop difficult sections from killing runs, and once again, Herman's 2 reared its ugly head. While this entire solo is exceptionally difficult, the section with 7 pairs of notes requires an entirely different method to clear it compared to 150%. At this speed, one-handing the section is off the table, meaning it must be tapped with 2 hands, which raises a problem. 7 notes in the pairs along with the first note of the next section need to be strummed. To solve this, Jared uses his elbow for the strum bar, but it's not easy, as he needs to perform exactly 4 up strums and 4 down strums, all on the correct notes. This also introduces a coordination issue, as moving your elbow also moves your hand, so Jared times his tap hand inputs with when he's moving his elbow, resulting in 3 different techniques all working together to solve a single section of just 14 notes. This didn't make it easy, however, and just because it worked didn't mean that getting through the section was guaranteed. But after 3 more months, Jared finally got a run where he made it past the solo, and then disaster struck. While this was disheartening, it was clear proof that not only had Jared progressed, but his skills were sharp enough that a clear was going to happen, and not long after...
Yes! 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 Oh my God! Yes! The Flames record is mine! Mine!
With the Flames record in his pocket, Jared took a step back to focus on other songs, but he never took his eyes off his goal of 200%, and on June 13th of 2024, he set out on a journey that took him on a roller coaster ride that almost brought him to the point of madness. 5 months of grinding for Flames 180 was a long time, but just 3 days into Jared's 200% grind, he completed a run that was just 18 notes away from being perfect using the same methods as he did for 180, and remarkably, he hit every note in Herman's 2.
That was a terrible ending, and it was a minus 17, so there we go.
Later that same night, he would do even better, getting a run that shocked him to his core when he was 1 note away from being in the single-digit misses.
Oh my God. Bro. Oh my God. This is one of those circumstances we should not be in right now. I should not have just gotten that run. I can't believe I just got that. I can't believe I just got that.
As Jared himself notes, this was an anomaly, as he shouldn't have been getting this close to an FC only 3 days into the grind, and time would prove that he was right. An improvement wouldn't come for another 2 months, when he finished a run that was 9 notes from perfect in August. This was what he expected when entering the grind, but so far, the techniques he created for 180% were all working for 200, or so he thought. It wouldn't be until mid-September when he had another run get deep, and after making it through Herman's 2, he unfortunately missed a note in Twin Solo.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No! Holy dude! And there it is! And there it is! Out of nowhere! Just like I said it was gonna happen!
Just over a week later, he would get a run through Herman's 2 again, which was something he didn't expect given that it was taking him months to get a run through that section. But here he was, ready to finish the grind.
No! Dude, you No! Mother... No way I did it twice! No way I did it twice!
Jesus,
this was
man.
the exact same note
I'm
he
here
failed on the
setting
last
up the
run,
game, but
and it was
I saw
exceptionally
that.
disheartening as it was taking him multiple days just to get a run past the solo leading into Herman's 2. But he kept playing. A month later, on October 25th, he'd see his next improvement, but it wouldn't be by much as he almost repeated history a third time, dropping the run just 4 notes after the previous note that claimed the last 2 runs.
No. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please tell me it is not 3087. How did I miss that transition again? How did I miss that transition again? Dude, it is cursed. It is absolutely cursed. I can't believe it, dude. I keep missing that transition. It's got to be more than 3087. Yep. I don't know how to feel about it, though.
Despite this being an improvement, Jared's grind was about to take a dark turn, because as November and December came and passed, he wouldn't get a single run through the solo. With the stress of Herman's 2 on his mind, getting a run going was becoming difficult, but on January 1st, he'd see his first sign of progress in over 2 months, when he set a new note streak record. However, it would be a bittersweet victory.
No! No, dude! Oh my god! Dude, that was it! I did everything right until the last transition in the fucking solo, man. It's the last transition in the solo. It's a new note streak PB, but...
Had he cleared the transition, the only thing left was the outro, which is much easier than the rest of the song, and as he notes in the description, this was likely the last improvement he'd see unless he either FC'd the song or choked the outro. And a week later, he'd almost get his chance to FC or choke.
What? Oh my god, dude. There is no way. Dude, I never do that. This is the worst grind ever. This is the worst grind ever. The second I hit that transition, I thought it was over. I literally thought it was over, dude.
Just 2 notes before the solo, he lost the run, which almost sent him over the edge. And on analysis of why he failed, the game never registered his input on blue, despite his finger clearly pressing it on the webcam. You might be wondering how Jared dealt with the stress of getting so close to finishing this grind over several months, only to fail it repeatedly. And his secret is drinking coffee directly from the pot, or by eating raw coffee grinds if there's nothing freshly brewed. It was around this time that I offered to buy him a Keurig if he could FC the song within a week, and I can't help but think how great of a sponsor segue this would have been if any coffee companies wanted to work with me or Jared, so please email us if you'd like to be featured in a video. Even the promise of a Keurig wasn't enough to motivate Jared to FC the song, but on February 8th, he'd get on a run.
No!
Oh my god! It's never gonna end! This is never gonna end! Oh my god!
He's gonna lose his mind. Oh my god.
What? Oh my god! There is no way. I'm gonna pass out. I gotta sit down.
He's gonna lose it there.
In case you missed it, he briefly passes out from jumping out of his chair and yelling so much, which had viewers rightfully concerned over his health. But once he recovered, he analyzed what went wrong. For the section of the outro he failed, he uses one hand for the final 2 notes in the pattern. But the blue note requires a strum input as well, and when Jared arrived at this section, he strummed so early that the input was eaten by the orange hammer-on, which threw off every input after.
Oh no.
This was only 20 notes from the end of the song, so Jared's statement about FCing or choking during the outro came true. And with this failure, Jared evaluated some of the methods he was using. Previously, he thought that the methods he used for 180% would work for 200, but at this point in the grind, he was having so much trouble getting a run through Herman's 2 that he invented a new technique. Previously, he alt-strummed with his elbow, but the extra 20% speed
There's
increase
probably not
made
much
the
left.
consistency with
Let's
this
just finish
method
this.
questionable,
Then I'll do
as
a
this
run
section was a consistent
of
run
Prime
killer.
2.
So he did something completely out of left field. At 180%, the 7-paired note section was strummed with his elbow in an alternating pattern. But hitting all of the strums was very difficult on 200%, so instead of trying to be precise with his elbow strumming, he opted to spam as many inputs as he could. Normally, this would cause an overstrum, which is where you're strumming notes that aren't on the fretboard. But in this case, half of the notes are hammer-ons, so if a strum input gets eaten by a hammer-on, nothing bad will happen, as hammer-ons can be strummed or pressed without strumming. Looking closer at this method, there are 2 other interesting things to highlight: the way Jared hits the notes, and why the elbow solution also has problems. After the initial input, he slides his fret hand down so that he gets 3 inputs per slide. And without getting too technical, this works due to how Clone Hero is coded, where you have a small amount of time to hit the strum bar after the game registers what note is pressed. When it comes to the elbow strum, he's not just strumming it up and down repeatedly, as your arm can't move fast enough for the notes. What he is doing is hitting the strum bar as hard as he can so that the force makes it rebound to get a second input opposite the direction he pressed it. Ideally, this results in 2 inputs per strum, but it does have problems. For example, if his elbow comes off the guitar or he only gets 1 strum per input, the section will likely fail. And even if you are successful in getting a few extra inputs per strum, as they aren't guaranteed, they still need to land on strum notes, which means this technique added an element of RNG to the run. Despite these issues, Jared kept on with attempts, and on February 23rd, he'd get a run where he hit every single note in the song, except he didn't get credit for an FC.
Oh my god, that was it. My thumb was shaking so much I couldn't. I just did it, dude. I literally just did it. But we don't have it.
You might be wondering how this could happen, and it's not a glitch in the game, it was an overstrum. This didn't happen during the section of Herman's 2 he just labbed out. Instead, it happened just as he got past the solo for the second time ever. The section he failed can be performed with alt strumming or down strumming, and Jared was down strumming on this attempt, but unfortunately, his thumb slipped, causing the bar to rebound and register a second input, resulting in an overstrum. Had he been alt strumming, this would have likely been avoided. Chat convinced him to finish the attempt, and once completed, he finished the first 200% run with every note hit, except it had a single overstrum. This was as close to an FC as you could get. At this point, there wasn't anything else left to do except make history, and he had a chance 30 minutes later. For the second time that day and the third time during his 7-month grind, he had a run get past Twin Solo just after Herman's 2. And then he got past the section he previously overstrummed on, but during the section called Almost There, something terrible happens.
My thumb slipped. Oh my god, dude.
Oh no.
There's no way. There is no way! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take? My thumb slipped, dude! Oh my god! This is unbelievable! This is unbelievable!
Another thumb slip resulted in another dead run, so Jared called it quits for the night and picked up the grind the next day. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. He just couldn't get past the final solo. That is, until February 28th. Jared had been keeping track of several statistics since he started his grind, 4 of which are on screen, which gives us an idea not just of how his progression with the song was going, but also an estimate of how many runs he attempted. Okay, this must be the end of the video. I don't want to spoil it. Looking at the stats from the previous 8 months leading up to his FC, he had 1,833 runs get to the first bridge, 662 runs get to the second bridge, 227 runs get to the solo, and 3 runs make it beyond the solo and into the outro. In particular, if we look at runs to the solo, Jared estimates that 150 of those attempts died in Herman's 2. And looking at the overall progression, we can see that the song gets progressively harder with a massive choke point in the solo. However, it's worth noting that these stats don't count the runs that reset before Bridge 1. We can break this down further to find out a rough estimate of how many notes he played during his grind, as we know the exact amount of notes to each part of the song he's tracking, which results in over 2.5 million notes played across his 8th-month grind, all for the goal of being the first person to beat the game on 200% speed. And on February 28th, he'd get a 4th run past the solo.
Come on, one time. Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's
Oh
done.
my god! Oh my god! I did it! Oh my god, dude! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I gotta sit down. I'm getting too worked up. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
With that, Jared makes Guitar Hero history, setting a record that will likely stand for years to come, and literally becoming the Guitar Hero. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next exciting episode.
Okay, time to stop. Metroid Prime 2 time chat. Metroid Prime 2. Okay. Okay, hold up, let me layout. We need a layout. Where is it? Prime 2. Here. Then we want the game. There you go. Now we want splits. Well, wrong splits. There. So I'll do a run, but we'll see if I wanna finish it or not. I will try. Haven't done any practice for this game for the past days. Wish I did though. And what is this layout anyway? It's so weird. Okay, well, whatever. We'll go with this. Alright, I'll do a run. See what happens. I don't remember much from the game, but we'll see. Oh, Metroid Prime. Let's go. Get up. Nice. I should have done some practice, but I was busy yesterday, so I didn't have time. Okay. That was a fast start for me, I must say. Okay, that was the first out of bounds. There's gonna be more of them in a run. I should take this as a practice run, honestly. No matter what happens, it's good practice. Because of weekend stream. Another out of bounds, just like that. Let's go. Hello. There it is. Nice. This way we can use power bombs early when we get that expansion. Now we go to Aegon Waste Essay without getting the Violet Translator. This was a really good start, I must say. Let's go. After that Prime 4 and Direct, I'm just I need to go and edit that out. Just so hyped for that Prime 4's release. Just no release date, unfortunately, but hopefully at some point we'll get a release date for it. The next trailer must do it then, whatever that is gonna be. Someone in the chat said that it will come out with a Switch 2's release date, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be Switch 2 that will be the key for it. I think they're just holding on to it before they wanna release it for real. What if they're just gonna like delay it for next year? That's the worst case scenario, which I hope for not to happen. They did say that it is coming out this year, so there's no way that they won't not keep the promise, you know. god, don't target it. Oh, how was this? Please void out. Nice. Power bomb just one-shots the Dark Samus, which is pretty nice, I must say. Okay, next is gonna be Light Beam, then we go to Sanctuary Fortress. A little slow. I'm not gonna make it that. That's not good. Keep forgetting I have to shoot that before I... Let's see how Sanctuary Fortress are Emperor do that. Not gonna lie, after seeing that Prime 4 trailer, I just feel so motivated to edit my YouTube videos that I have in a backlog still. And two of them are Metroid Prime related videos. So yeah, you think that the trailer, the direct was kinda lame overall? I did read the chat messages, but I was so focused on trying to get some food to eat. I don't think it's that bad if I don't practice this game much, but I just need to remind myself some of these strats. How to do them. Hello Ahmia, what's up? Come on. Hello Ruthira, what's up? Just got home, could have watched the direct. Please do. Last was boring, so decided to watch Twitch instead. I see. Oh, don't do that. Okay, now I need to remind myself how to do this. Why is it doing that way too often? Wrong door. Wrong one. That was really good. How did I like the direct? It was fine. I think I liked it more that. Thanks for the good luck, Death Runner. Yeah, the release date is still not there. It's making me anxious. That is it coming out this year or not? Oh my god, I'm avoiding out. Where am I? I'm here. I liked it, but only for Prime 4. The other stuff we're gonna... whatever. Did I touch that? I did. Let's go. First try, hey. I'm so good at this game. Yeah, nothing was wow at all. And the last announcement was just like, what? I didn't like the last announcement. It was so bad. I only wanted Prime 4. No! Where am I? Yeah, it was a choice. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Can you please kill that? Thank you. I'll take that power bomb. It probably is, but we're wondering if it's going to be a dual release on Switch and Switch 2, and the gameplay footage we've seen is actually Switch 2. Okay, I was correct about it, so it will be on Switch 2. Or what I said is it is a Switch 2's gameplay. I said that already for Switch, the first trailer, and people were like, it's upscaled, blah blah blah. Like what? Can't be. I'm out of missiles. That's why I can't shoot it. Please die. Thank you. Yeah, definitely was a Switch 2. Switch can run 60 FPS, but that smooth of a FPS, that felt like Switch 2 for sure. It would be weird if they showed Switch 2 footage on Switch Direct. Well, how is it weird? Nobody knows was it actually Switch 2's gameplay or not. Like, actually confirmed. But it looked like Switch 2's footage, you know. You don't believe it? Then don't believe it. Like, we can just speculate and talk shit as much as we want. Like, come on, man. Can we just not talk? It's the same for you? What do you mean? Oh my god, I don't want to drop down here. Don't do that. It says just chatting. There is no mod to do that for me, I think. Actually, Ahmia is still here, but I don't know, do they have the privilege to do that? I forgot about the Prime 2 directory. I changed it. Got it. I just restarted with my timer. Okay, I guess I had my local my global keys hot on for some reason. Oopsie. You don't think Nintendo would allow the device? Well, who cares if it was a Switch 2's gameplay or not, footage or not? All you care about is just the gameplay of a Sega product, don't you? Whatever it was on a Switch or not, Switch 2 or not. A part of me hopes that the run dies here. Why is it not unmorphing? Hello? What? What? Yeah, the Switch 2 would look even more awesome if that were the case. Okay, first part done almost. Whatever it was, a Switch 1 or a 2's gameplay footage that was shown. I'm just happy that they showed Metroid Prime in some form. They didn't show much. I'm gonna freaking lose my mind over these kind of people later. Please don't be one of those. Being like, oh, they didn't show up much. Like, how about they just don't show anything? Type of people, you know? At least be happy they showed something. You're not complaining? Yeah, I'm just... I get so fed up easily later about people saying stuff like that. Why they didn't show up much or something. Like, why they showed up only... Where the hell... Why they didn't show up more or so, you know? But yeah, I understand, though. The battle music, you didn't like that. I thought it was fine. I'm lower than that. Am I? Yep. Ron is dead. Oh, man. I am morphed too low. A part of me wants to go and edit the video, but at the same time, this is such a dumb way to end the stream then if I don't do another run at least. Personally wish that we showed more about the unique exploration. I wish so too, but I can't like... I don't understand those people who are like, just give us everything and call it a day type of thing. Like, I don't like that kind of attitude. literally no hype on building for the game that you've been waiting for so long. If they just show you one trailer, give you the release date, and that's it. How about just give you a couple pieces of the pie once at a time, and not everything, you know. I understand they didn't show much, but I prefer that they don't show everything. I don't want to be spoiled on the story or so, you know, all of a sudden. You're okay with not knowing much? Same. And I prefer it that way too. Want to be surprised when the game comes out. You only want is the release date and nothing else. I wanted that too, and I didn't get it today. I wanted it so badly. Okay, let's do one more run, shall we? I'm just I really want that. I really want to edit the video out of the way. Thanks, Ahmia. A part of me wants to just end it here and go edit the video. Get it done, you know. Hey, it's my stream. I decide. I'm the boss, the king, and the emperor here. I can decide whatever I want to do with the stream. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed and just betray that I just stop after one attempt. And I scheduled to stream this today, so I'll do that. We bow down to you, yeah, bow down to me. Tomorrow I will do Prime 1 and 2 speedruns then. I think I'll start with Prime 2. Then I'll end it with Prime 1. Get up there. No. No. No, too much. On it. Have you ever done a marathon stream, like run multiple games in a row just for one showcase? I've done it for... I've done some of those before, yes. But it's been a while. I've done Prime 1 for it. I've done Prime games. Oh my god. I've done Prime 1, 2, and 3 once before. Then I've done some older Nintendo games back to back, like Sunshine, Metro Prime, and A Link to the Past, I think it was. Where's the goddamn spot? Hello? There we go. There we go. Oh, so close. I think I would get really good at this game if I just did runs more. Did I really not find the spot again? Too far back. There you go. Gonna hope that she was a tracer there at the end. That's some vibe like that, yeah. Oops. I feel like with Prime 4, what they're doing is they're waiting for the perfect opportunity to give us a trailer. So there's gonna be like its own presentation, like Metroid Prime, like Tears of the Kingdom had. Oh my god, really? You know, you'll get news on the internet either way. Yeah. I mean, I understand why the app may not be as interesting, you know. You wanna download it, but then you do. If you do, you feel like you all fell into Nintendo's trap. Like on anything these days, Ahmia. Welcome back, Ruthira. So you watched it, Story of Seasons, Witch Brook, Tamagotchi, The Wandering Village, all those stuff interests you the most. Then here I am, so excited and ready for Prime 4, and you're like, what the fuck is Metro Prime? You played so much Tamagotchi. Oh, nice. I knew you like those kind of games. So cool, it's another game in a series. I'm like not even excited for any Tamagotchi stuff, but I know we played some of those at school. It was fun. Oh. Yeah, who knows, Ruthira? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see if you can make a character like that. Review over. Are you now listening to me? At least I listened to your review. It was good. Your review is over. Yeah, you said that. I'm just playing around. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, woman. I'm sorry. I just I don't get excited for those games. I have my own genre that I like the most. Surprised that there were no Mario or Zelda in any way at all. they're gonna be Switch 2 system sellers. Yeah, so they were waiting on releasing them. Did you wanna show them at all? Yeah, Switch has Odyssey and Wonder. That's about it, really. For new Mario games, that is. Bowser's Fury is there too, if you wanna call that a new game. I feel the new Mario game is gonna be like that. They make it an open world, and it opens up new areas and so on. The further you get in a game, by collecting whatever you collect. Shines, probably. Hopefully shines. You know why. Give you Sunshine 2. I would love to see Sunshine 2. You would think we would get a release date already for Metroid. It's a huge concern that they'll probably not give us one next week. I think Metroid Prime 4 is a kind of a special game for them as well, that they're not gonna ruin its surprise by giving us a date half a year early. What was that jump? That was strange. But yeah, where's Sunshine 2? The only one that matters. Yeah, it will be another year. That's for sure. But when though? I have no idea, honestly. Jeez, man, that was good. Makes me think it's October or December or November. I think it will be November. Hopefully, since that's what actually matters when it comes to new games. Yeah, and a release that matters so much. I think I just wanna build up the hype and showcase that there is the game is there and almost done. Hopefully already done, and it's just polishing for them. Yeah, nobody wants to speculate on one game for the whole year. That's what all they've been doing with Prime 4, sadly. Reminding people every now and then, hey, it exists. Yet again, I still stand behind this, that they shouldn't give us one trailer. They shouldn't give us one trailer and a release date. They should just build up the hype on a game around that's been in development for so long. Oh my god, really? Loving the new psychic abilities though. Samus was called the Chosen One. Yeah. It is interesting for sure. I like that character because it reminded me of Luminot so much. So there's a new species that Samus will encounter and interact with. And they're gonna help Samus to escape the planet. What was the planet name called again? Furot something. Furos, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. Prime Remastered case is different, because that was a remastered, so that shadow dropped. It was like, what the fuck? My content changed for the rest of the month. But I like that trailer for one reason at least. Even though they didn't give us still a release date, they at least 100% confirmed it's coming this year. They didn't change it to be 2026. Like it or not, it's at least the best thing they could have gave us at least. Even though I really wanted that release date. Now I have to just live with a knife in the throat the whole time, hoping that I'm gonna get that days off, week off, or whatever for Prime Wars release. Is this enough time? I'm dead. Success! Definitely switch to launch title. Metroid deserves to launch for one Nintendo system in its lifetime. Why else they wait so long? I agree. I think it's gonna be Switch 2 title. Launch title. That is gonna be Switch 2. It's gonna determine that. Also the run died. Oh man, that sucks ass. Do I wanna keep going and play something else? How about I do something else and then I'll stop. I need to get that video edited and I have like... Well, I actually don't have like a set time I have to get it done, but I wanna get it done today. I will get it though. From the Direct, the Raidou remaster was your biggest surprise since you've been asking for it for years. You have no trouble thinking it'll be on a both platforms. I think it will be like that for many Switch games, that it's gonna be on both Switch 1 and 2. Why is there a picture like that? So strange. Mainly because you were expecting Metroid Prime 4. Yeah. I don't know else what to do with this. I don't have a save file that is past the Quadraxis, unfortunately. Let me think. I wanna do something though. How about a chill Suka game to finish off the stream? Instead of doing another attempt and I get a run continued past the Quadraxis, then I will finish the run and then I'll have like almost not much energy and time to edit the video. Watermelon attempts. How about we do that? I think it's the play. I think it's the play, chat. Okay. Switch. The controller is dead. Oh, awesome. I haven't played Switch games for like I don't even know how long. Must have been like what, a month or two by now. Where's the game feed? Hello. There it is. Good. Okay, hold up. Let me. Alright, let's do this. Started using our Switch again because you started playing Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate as downtime while waiting on Wilds content. Oh, nice. I'm still learning to whistle, sorry. Okay, let's try to get a watermelon. That's my goal. Right? I needed something chill after those attempts, so I think this is the best one to do for a while. I did a wrong one. Oh well. Oh, they're moving. Oh yeah, I had a crazy watermelon that I did a while ago. I gotta show that because it was amazing. It was so good. I freaking love that. Came out of nowhere. Oh, look at that! That was crazy. Now this is the content that I need to do more often, chat. To chill off from some attempts. Just gotta learn to do that, you know. This game and Balatro are like crack for you sometimes. I haven't played Balatro. My brother has it and I did try it and I just I didn't understand what I'm doing. It's fun, but probably not fun enough for me to do more often, you know. Oh my god, you asshole. Get off the way. No. It's on the way. No, get up. Get down there. It's screwed, chat. Telling you that. It's really screwed. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Touch. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. No, not like that. Oh, let's go. These fruits really be out here ruining your plans. Yep. I don't like that one at the bottom left on its own. Oh no, you freaking get down there. I can't reach that anymore. There's no way I'll reach it. Touch. Yes. No, if the peach just touched the other one, that would have been it for that. Okay. Why are there two oranges? I can't. No. Look at that, look at that. Please, you gotta be serious. What even is that yellow one before peach? Oh my god, I got a watermelon somehow. A melon, not just a melon, not the watermelon. Fine, just take that then. You freaking... Never mind, never mind. They're dodging, they're dodging! No, they literally touched each other! Oh, nice. Oh my god, please. I can get a pineapple from that. There's so much shit at the bottom, I don't like it. Like the apple is on its own there too. I think it's pear, but it's just round. Okay. Could be that, yeah. Got a pineapple, let's go. Oh, you freaking... What is this luck now? Oh my god, it's over. I'm just throwing shit at everywhere. I don't care. Oh. Maybe I should care. Maybe I should care. Something is gonna launch soon. I swear. It's gonna happen. It's so close to launch somewhere. Like, they're all moving. Look at that! Oh my god! If only I did it to the left. No! I'm gonna have 3 pineapples soon. You freaking touch it. Oh my god, there you go. No! It overflowed. Oh well. I'll do one where I just press A only. See what happens. I'm actually curious. Dude, it doesn't balance on the... Okay, okay. I was like thinking for a second that there's no way it'll balance. I'm not thinking that something is gonna happen, but who knows, maybe surprises are gonna happen. If I get a pineapple out of this, I'll do like... I won't do anything special. I'll just stop the stream, yeah, I'll do that. I actually got a pineapple, I can't believe it, man. Incoming watermelon? No, no, it's not gonna happen. Nope, no pineapple. No watermelon. Okay, let's try it again. That was actually fun. That I only mash A. Was kinda hilarious, I must say. Oh my freaking god, what I'm doing there. Okay, one more. This is actually fun. I gotta show that watermelon though that I made one day. Dude, if they balance all the way to the end, that I'll freaking lose my mind. Not anymore, obviously, but other times. Are you gonna make anything? I can't. I can't. The fact that this isn't just a complete rip is so fascinating. Yeah. Okay, I have so much fun. Now, one more. One more. Okay. Just realized you're streaming. Oh yeah, I am Sepason. Hello. I'll message you. I'll answer your message more after this. I think I'll just do this at them, then I'll call it a stream. Because I need to go and edit that reaction and analyzing the trailer video. I wasn't expecting a long stream today. The trailer really just took out so much energy from me. Can't focus on anything else but just think about the trailer and the game. Come on, there has to be something crazy happening here. Watermelon. Melon, just something. Something. It's ending! It's ending! Oh no. No! Okay, one more. One more. Sadly, I can't press it down and hold it only. I have to actually press it. Oh my god. No. Okay, one more. I can't. It's just one more. I think at the end, towards the end, I'll just stop mashing and let them roll around a little bit. What the hell, man? That's crazy. Yeah, no watermelon yet. Maybe soon. That is really early, Peach, I must say. Need an intervention? Yeah. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Dude, how many cherries are going to get back to back? No, I masked it too much. You support this one addiction. Yeah, okay, one more. I support it too. Freaking hell, man. Keep going, keep going. This is the last one. I'll literally press the home menu after this. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Something big is gonna happen soon. Okay. No! Alright, it's done. Alright, I'm gonna be done, everyone, for today. It's time for me to go and edit the YouTube video for Metroid Prime 4 trailer reaction and analysis. Tomorrow, chat, I'll do Prime 1 and Prime 2 speedruns. I'll start with Prime 2, because that's my probably least played right now. I've played Prime 3 more, I think. Maybe 2 as much, I don't know, but I'll do Prime 2 and I'll do Prime 1 as well. Then on Saturday, the big stream happens. I'll do Metroid Prime 1, 2 and 3 back to back. And it should take me less than 7 hours at the best. Optimally, I wish I can get too close to 6 hours. But we'll see that. Sorry for a shorter stream, but, you know, content creator, I gotta take care of my YouTube content too. Alright, bye everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.